We are in the studio of Dead Art Studios, and we have with us the Creepsmith. He is LJ Sims. Hi, LJ.
Hi.
We're going to call you LJ. And you know what I thought was so fascinating coming down here was you live on a dead end. Anyway, why do you call yourself a creepsmith? And it's not a creepmeister or creep-a-lama-ding-dong, it's a creepsmith.
Basically, just because I do a lot of different kinds of art, and it pretty much all ends up creepy.
Well, you know what's fascinating to me is it really is art. You know, people see taxidermy and they think that, what do they think? That somebody just like, you know, puts glue on it or something?
They think a deer head.
Yes.
I didn't do that one. That's just, I keep old taxidermy around. I like to retrofit it too.
But what you do that I've never even heard about before is articulate bones and skeletons.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that was such a thing.
Oh yeah, it's my daily thing. I got a couple pieces hanging out, stuff that's almost done. This is a veiled chameleon.
What's veiled? Do you mean that's just the name
This
of the
like
species?
little popat thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's the name of the species. There's a couple different ones. If you see here's another skull of a different chameleon.
Okay, now when this is like an articulated skeleton, there's also one here in this glass
Yeah,
dome
that's a finished
here, and that's
product.
all, you know, on display, and it's, to me, very unique because obviously, as I said, I never saw anything like that before. Is it a thing that could happen in nature on its own? That some roadkill or something would just, after a while, you know, turn into a skeleton, or would that never happen?
No, that's something that can happen.
What about this one? Is that varnished or something? What happened there?
Yeah, I use a chemical process to dry it out, and then I coat it with like a poly resin. Once that's done, it gives this cool marbling effect. It's something I figured out by mistake.
This is
for
what I
reptiles.
thought was so fascinating, where how hard the art of taxidermy is, and it's really truly an art. Because like a lot of people, I was saying, you think that, oh well, you know, it's already in that form. All you have to do is put some chemicals in it or something. But really, it turns into like it might as well be a piece of fabric, and then you have to refashion that into a convincing-looking animal that makes it appear to be a preserved version of the actual animal in life. This is, look at this, it's a light bulb with what is this in here?
That's a Honduran milk snake, yeah.
Oh, look, hey, I know something.
Yeah.
and look at these. They are just so interesting. And you've put them in such an unusual display. And now, what determines why you would do this? Just because you think, oh, you see one of these and you think it'll look nice in this as opposed to...
I got into doing this basically because I was a breeder, and through not practicing proper quarantine procedures, my animals got toxidia, and I lost tens of thousands of dollars worth of animals within 3 months.
Oh.
And I don't know if you've ever seen like a panther chameleon or a veiled chameleon, but they're amazing, amazing animals with really, really cool, call them paint jobs on them. Oh. But when they die, they produce chemicals that gives them these really cool colors.
Oh.
And I just didn't want to throw it away, so I threw it in the freezer.
And some of these, when you put them in, is this like formaldehyde or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And does that keep
Formalin.
forever?
Formalin. Yeah, it'll keep forever.
And
as long as you keep it away from the sunlight, yeah.
I bet you don't just love dead animals. You probably love live animals too.
Absolutely. A lot of people, I get a lot of hatred. People think I'm just some
creepy guy.
I am a creepy guy, but people think I'm just some sadist that doesn't like animals. I actually love animals.
Yes.
I would have a dog if my wife wasn't allergic, but I love reptiles. So.
Do you have a pet?
Yes, instead of a dog, I have this guy. This is Cooper.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, he's alive!
He's 100+ pounds. He's an African spur-thighed tortoise.
Yay! Yeah.
He just woke up, so he's not hitting you up for food yet.
How about that? It's not the kind of thing you see every day.
So,
well, that's great. Well, this is really fascinating. I really want to thank you for letting us in and see this. You have a website, right?
Yeah, deadartstudios.com.
Okay.
But I mostly interact through Facebook, Dead Art Studios fan page on Facebook, and that's how to basically keep current with what I'm doing, what shows I'm doing. I actually have a show coming up at the end of March, March 29th and 30th in St. Louis. It's Repticon. It's a giant reptile show, but I'll be set up there with mostly reptile-specific taxidermy.
Really?
If you like going to the reptile house in the zoo, you will love going to a reptile show.
Yay!
It's really cool, and basically everything there is
Where
for
is
sale. It's at the Moolah Shrine Center.
Really? On Lindell?
On Fifi Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's 29th and 30th, but come out and see me. It'll be really fun.
Well, thanks so much, Larry.
Thank you.